Vatos, thanks again for tuning into. Alright, thank you. Vatos, thanks for tuning into yet another video. We are test riding the Sportster S. Holy crap. Yeah, that 28-inch seat height is noticeable. Looks like they had it on gear, mid controls. We're starting it on first. Oh. Alright, so here we go. Yes, this feels completely different. Here, let's give it a go here. Yeah, man, the seat's a little firm. It's not as soft. The placement itself on the Sportster S, the handlebars, of course, you're leaned forward as you should be on a performance bike. I mean, this is the 1250T, if I remember right. It's a 1250T. Where's this guy going? I'm not sure. Looks like this guy might be a little lost. That might be a demo bike, but I don't know, or maybe he just got it. So anyways, we have a low fuel indicator. Hopefully I'm not stranded, but come on, let's give it a go. Let's go into standard mode. I've already been on the Pan America, test rode that last May, and you can still hear the valves and the lifters and everything else. The engine is a little loud, but supposedly when I test rode the Pan America, they were talking about, you know, it was probably cold, so it had a little bit more of that valve noise and that sound. But let's go ahead and get up and go. Sport mode, I mean, standard mode feels great. I'm pretty sure sport mode is going to be ridiculous, just like before. So let's just go ahead and kick that thing into sport mode, and it's easy. Just, you know, a little switch up here. I was just told by the event coordinator, the button, and this is what I was talking about on their Softails. They could have used a little minor button over here. They don't have to upgrade the speedo, this type of a infotainment system speedo on the Softails. They don't have to incorporate anything like that. Just give us a little indicator, kind of like this, a little red S for sport mode, and then just give us that little button on top on the controls. So it's nothing, you know, it's nothing too drastic to re-engineer this. Of course, the Revolution Max is built different. Yeah, I mean, I believe it's got variable valve timing, so it does benefit from that from those sport modes. But I mean, anyways, this is the green. Of course, this is the 2022, one of the newer colors. I don't think they've changed anything on it. It's got those big fat wheels, and it's got that big oversized exhaust, and it's got that little tiny seat, of course, which is not, you know, it's not comfortable at all. It ain't. It's a tiny little seat. It's really firm, not a lot of cushion. But let's go ahead and open her up. Of course, you have a little bit more lean angle on it. It doesn't have that same sound, but I mean, this isn't your typical traditional Harley-Davidson. Wow. I mean, I'm not even giving it all she's got, and she already wants to get she wants to go. But unfortunately, you know, this time I'm stuck behind a truck driver, or a driver in a truck. So I guess I won't be able to open her up until I get on the freeway. But let's go ahead and test out this rough terrain, this rough road on the new Revolution Max frame. Yeah, I mean, it feels great. It actually feels a lot better than some of than most other Harley-Davidsons, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's agile. It feels great. I mean, this is just the way it was designed. Even though it has that big front tire, you know, it doesn't compromise on the handling of the bike. So yeah, I mean, it feels great. Even in I don't even know what gear I'm in. Even in 5th gear, just wow, it wants to get up and go. Even at, I'd say, what is this, maybe 20 to 30% on the throttle in sport mode, this thing feels like a beast, even in 5th gear at lower speeds. So hopefully this thing's gonna, I mean, hopefully it has enough fuel in it to get me back to the dealership. I want to keep on test riding these bikes. I just want one more bike and I'd say I'd be set for the day. So let's go ahead and drop her into third. He's turning left, and as soon as he gets out of the way, let's see how she handles. Wow. Holy shit. Whoa, wow. Yeah, I mean, this isn't your typical Harley. Let's make sure there's no cops, because I will get... I'm not going to show you guys how fast I'm going, but I'm going fast. She's handling really good, even for the rough terrain that I'm on, the rough road. At these speeds, wow. Even with the firm seat, it's not that bad. It ain't that bad at all. Let's go ahead and lean into it, drag some knee. Of course, I'm lying. I'm kidding. Let's go ahead. We are now in third. Oh, woo, woo. Holy shit! You really got to hold on to your life on this thing. Wow. Holy. Oh man. Woo. Man, this bike is something else. Holy crap. I mean, you know, people have been complaining about the lack of technology. People have been complaining about, you know, Harley-Davidson putting out the same bike year in and year out. And wow, I had to readjust my helmet. Oh man, this thing is a monster. If you're looking at a performance, you know, slash cruiser, I'm looking forward to the iron. I mean, that's what I want to see. I'm just not a fan of the big front tire. I'm not a fan of the big oversized exhaust and the little cafe racer seat and everything else. I want to see what Harley has as far as an iron, you know, a little bit more Harley-ish handlebars, a little bit taller, have that narrow front wheel, and tone down on the exhaust. I mean, they have some sneak peeks of the I believe it's a 975 Sportster, and it looks like it has a 2-in-1, so it doesn't, you know, look anything as crazy as the Sportster is. So I'm looking forward to it. And man, yeah, this thing handles beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's a great bike for what it is. You know, liquid cooled 1250 Revolution Max, 1250T Revolution Max. But of course, we're running low on fuel. It's one of those drawbacks. But I mean, it's not designed to, you know, to go long range or anything like that. I mean, you could, of course, you could if you wanted to, but it's not for that. It's for, you know, kind of canyon riding. You got those upside down forks. It's you know, it's more of a round town, you know, single seat, solo seat. It's not I mean, it's engineered and it's designed to do exactly what it's meant to do. So, you know, Harley-Davidson hit it out of the park on this one. The bike looks, I mean, like I said, it's not my style of motorcycle, but I do like the overall feel and everything about it. I mean, it does feel comfortable even though I'm hunched over and everything else, but you know what, I'm surprised. I like what Harley did with this. So thanks again for tuning in. Stay tuned for more demos, and you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Right, later.